Oh no. Radio. There's photos. I'm going to turn off this radio first. Okay. Oh, okay. There's interesting photos. Custom photos. Drinking. Go stand over there. There's a holotape there. We got a Sterload? I guess a manual for the stereo system over here, and that's awesome with the custom speakers. At least I think they're custom. Okay, just looking around. Where'd Jinx go? Who knows? She might show back up later. Anyways, yeah, I guess we'll, well, let's take a look at this first. Oh, okay. Stereoload. This fascinating magazine details some of the exciting new advances in audio equipment technology. You glean useful information about proper speaker placement, standing bass waves, and ground loop hums. Unfortunately, you flipped through the pages so eagerly that the ancient journal fell to shreds and tatters in your hands. Easy come, easy go. Well, it looks like we broke it. Okay. So that's kind of like how New Vegas eats the things. And oh, sheet music. I guess we'll look at the sheet music. Oh, we just picked up the sheet music. We have sheet music. That can break stuff in the game. Okay, Dream Waiter. Dream Waiter. Dream Waiter. Reading. Okay, this... It's still very long. The filters keep getting clogged in the feeding engine machine. I think I know what the problem is. The water source, the old pipes in the house are probably introducing all sorts of metallic contaminants that are inhibiting the catabolic something mechanism I'm working on. I believe I can adjust the machine to remove the impurities from the water. Of course, there will be water loss due to the process, but that's to be expected. I imagine that for every 2 units of contaminated water, I expect to distill 1 unit of pure uncontaminated water. We'll see if that makes a difference in the growth rate of the fungus. Okay. I am confident that pure, uncontaminated water is essential to the growth of these particular mushrooms of mine. On a side note, I'm delighted with the implementation of my unorthodox security system for my laboratory. Oh no. I was so pleased with it functionality that I treated myself to a top shelf bottle of Rusty Pete's quintuple distilled smooth sippin' vodka. I need to hide those notes about the mechanism's operation in a secure location. This would be a much easier task if only I could find where I put them all. Great. Blast. I think I've misplaced more research notes in the past month than I have in the past year. I wonder if it has anything to do with my increased vodka consumption. Most likely. I may have to do a bit of research in the future to see if that could be a factor. Okay, finding notes. We are looking for notes. I am not seeing notes here. We already checked the bathroom. I'm looking in again because I am weird. Roll of toilet paper. Don't mind if I do. Oh, they've got pictures on them. Teddy bears. Little teddy bear toilet paper. I did not notice that. Okay, so we came in here. There's... Oh, that's interesting. I'm kind of afraid to touch them. I have a feeling something might happen if I start moving around those. Yeah, a bunch of custom images. And oop, I'm stuck on a shelf. Oop, there's a holotape over there. We have some Blamco mac and cheese. Let's read this. Dream fertilizer. Even though the mushrooms used in my research are saprophytic, having a proper soil composition has resulted in enhanced growth and more spore productivity. Establishing the proper ration of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium is paramount to ensuring optimal conditions for this fungus. I experiment with several different permutations of fertilizer. I found that spore performance and resilience was exceptional when there was 3 times as much nitrogen as phosphorus and the same amount of potassium as phosphorus. Okay, I'm actually going to write that down because I have a feeling we're going to have to be doing something like that. Barely read my handwriting there, but it is on the paper now. So I'll perform a few more tests to be sure, but it looks like luck may have been with me in establishing an excellent soil base early in my testing procedures. Before I forget, I've concluded that a third ingredient is needed for the fungus machine to work at optimal efficiency. The radioactive isotope present in the new quantum line of soda pop beverage are sufficient. I'm going to write that down too. So, really need to get a new pen. So, yes, I thought I was going to get bogged down in paperwork trying to acquire radioactive materials, as all it took was a quick trip to the Super Duper Mart. How wonderful. Note to self, I need to get a bigger binder. Having all of my research notes scattered around the place is frankly ridiculous. That it is, sir. Let's move on. Let's look in the fridge. There's a quantum in there, so I will pick that up. Put it in our pocket. Okay, just checking stuff, seeing if there's... Hey, baseball fan. Just checking to see if there's, like, the other ingredients. I don't know why they'd be in the kids' room, though. That would be kind of weird. Hey, Timmy, here's some phosphorus. Have fun. Okay, we're upstairs in the hallway. There is a branch growing through the floor, which is really weird. But we have temperature. So let's take a look at temperature. One issue that's plagued the development of this project has been the difficulty of stabilizing the temperature. The proper temperature seems to be very important to the specific strain of mushroom I attempted to grow. I didn't expect the mushrooms to be so sensitive to thermal conditions. Perhaps this artificial environment and growth stimulants are putting more stress on the spores than I thought. I think I'm getting close at 49 degrees Fahrenheit. I will write that down too. Okay, so 49 degrees Fahrenheit. The basopores exhibited minor mitotic depressions indicating of lower than optimal temperature. Once the temperature was raised to 53 degrees Fahrenheit, the things exhibited elevated mitotic tunneling, leading me to believe that the temperature was perhaps a bit too high. So somewhere between the 49 and 53. Writing this down as well. Do. Okay, Okay. cuddling, leading me to believe that the temperature was perhaps a bit higher than optimal. I'm getting there. The pieces are falling into place, and then there's a huge blank space after that, so we will move on. I'm going to look in this room, which has another stereo. Oh, that's cool. They even hooked up wires to it. That's neat.
Now what if I...
Nope. Ah, Johnny Cash. There are lots of famous people in the photos and more. Oh, wait. These are mushroom toilet paper. I'm going to take a couple of these, too. I don't know why. Oh. Hello, mushroom. I think we found the mushrooms. Okay. We got a typewriter here. I'm not seeing any notes in here. I'm kind of scared of the mushrooms. I have a feeling they are not going to be friendly to us. Okay, we got a computer terminal. More reading. Ooh, there's a drawing over here. That's neat. Oh, I don't know what I just picked up there. Okay. HCC, then kick the sink. Drinking? Stop doing that. I'm gonna write this down too. Okay. I didn't actually draw the stick figure. I was thinking of it, but finance clipboard. Yay. We know it's finances now. And got another one. Empty desk. I kind of want to look in the foot locker. Oh, what would you like to do? Place all of my stuff in this container. Open this container. Nothing right now. Dang it. Dang it. I think the game's going to force us to lose all of our stuff. Ooh, pencil cup. Fancy. Haven't seen one of those. Got a pencil. Hacking. Set up, set up, set up. Okay, the purpose, the passage. Okay, the purpose. My life has been one of many successes and many failures, all bound together in a ball held by the same twine, hope. From an early age, the hope for something exciting, the amazing, the wondrous has driven me to work 80 hours work weeks to raise the money needed for college to support myself through dictation and determination alone. Hope of something above and beyond the usual suburban nightmare, the shuffling 9 to 5 existence that wraps its steely hands around the imaginations of many of my contemporaries. Hope, and with hope, dreams for the two are inexplicably intertwined. My studies have all led to a convergence point that dreams are the future of all we hold dear. This world is bound for ruin. I feel it in my bones, taste it in the wind, see it in the flecks of ash that rise from the burning wood. When I am in front of my students, their faces will sometimes disappear into featureless ovals, and all sound seems slowed, changed. There is always a rustle of wind when this happens, always after a moment or two. Time resumes, the faces return, and my lecture continues on its same droning course. I am no fool. I know what these signs mean. We are bound for sorrow, and the sunset is fast approaching. I have found a door into dreams. Through the earth we are sending into ruin. Though the earth we are sending into ruin, it is strangely prophetic that our salvation comes from that same earth we are carrying, charring, and corrupting. Through nearly 20 years of exhaustive research, I have hybridized a fungus that penetrates the cognitive shell, laying bare the typical distinctions of id and ego. It is not the it is not the paltry smoke and mirrors feeling effects of traditional psychedelics. It is something alien to human experience, a new existence, a final hope for us, and our last chance for a world spinning into its final destruction. It is a delicate and gossamer wind and requires a touch of soft and silk and as gentle as a baby's breath. Only in the most careful, maintained environment will it bloom. I am the touch. I am the breath. Terminal OS loaded. Okay, I'm sorry, that's always there. The passage. The pieces are in place. Everything has been checked. I am having trouble drawing full breaths, such is my excitement. I must shed all attachments to this world before I sleep. Ah, that's why it asked me to put everything in. I will drink of my creation, and then I will sleep. Swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the cold light night, that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth. And ere a man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness to devour it upon, so quick bright things come to confusion. Okay. Um, I'm going to do something here real quick. Okay, I don't know if Drinkin's going to follow us. I gave him some stem packs in case he does, because I have a feeling we might need stem packs. Can we touch this? Nope. Queen size bed. Okay. Open this container. Place all my stuff in this container. Yep. Drinkin, stop running into walls. Open this container. Okay, so it's just got all my stuff in there. Yep. He said that he drank the stuff, though. I did not see any drinks. Okay, so looked around. I'm not finding any drinks anywhere, so I guess we'll just sleep in the bed. You are not ready to go down the rabbit hole. Okay, so we do need to find a drink then. So I'm in the downstairs bathroom. There is clearly something on the other side of this wall here, but I can't interact with anything here. What would you like to do with this thing? Oh, okay. I think I kind of see what we need to do now. Okay. So that thing upstairs, H was right. C was right. C was left. And that's all that it's ahead. Oh, kick the sink. Yay! Okay. Okay. Ah, interesting. So, more reading. And we are down in the basement area. MPK temp soil humidity. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Mushroom. That's cool. Little mini terrarium here. And I figured out with that thing sticking up, there's a branch down in the lower level. Okay, my mushroom house kitty. I have no clue what that's for. Okay, the door. Let's read the door. Do-do-do. There's a strange silence that envelops the lab now. All of the mechanisms sound muted, and even the click of my fingers on the keyboard sound far away and muffled. The scratch of a pencil on parchment, the sound of a bottle rattling in the bottom of a crate, all are barely more than whispers. I think my breakthrough with the mushroom garden and subsequent analysis of the extracted enzymes and proteins has thinned a boundary, rubbed raw the edge between consciousness and the next. Tonight, after months of research and trials and failures, a beautiful garden blooms behind me. Though through the careful combination for a few simple ingredients, I have synthesized a concoction that I believe will carry me beyond the edge of mankind's experience into something different. With the garden bursting with life, all I need were a few ingredients before partaking. Some water purged of toxins. Okay, this is going to be our ingredient list of what we need. So I'm going to write this stuff down as well. So some water purged of toxins and contaminants, and a handful of those commonly available brain-boosting pills in the Constructs Engines component bin. Okay. Such humble ingredients to cast off the mantle of obliteration to his place and step through. I am here at my terminal with the bottle next to me. It puts off a strange, though not entirely unpleasant smelling aroma. The bottle itself seems to shift slightly, not quite in focus. Tonight I will bring it upstairs with me. Tonight it becomes part of me, and we cut the tethers. Godspeed, Professor. Okay. So we need to run back upstairs and get all my stuff, because apparently we're not supposed to do that just yet. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm down here. I'm trying to figure out, like, where I'm supposed to put this stuff. So that says mushroom garden not ready. Oh, raw materials container. Okay, so they said some mentats. They said some purified water. It's still saying not ready. Three 1 49. I think that's roughly where I had it at. Yeah. It should be a little warmer. And I did not get the humidity. Okay, let's take a look at this. Current research! More reading! I am excited to have completed my micro laboratory. Who would have thought that in aging dream analysis college professor could have proven to be such a promising mycologist. My research came to a standstill for months until I found the missing ingredients to induce a catabolic shift. It was a rather fortunate accident. For months, I tried to find a medium that would precipitate a hyper metabolic ontogen, ontogenic shift, leading to incredible rapid development and growth of the fungus. Do-do-do. I tried hundreds of different food sources: cat food, raw hamburger, snake meat, charcoal, fruit snacks, tastios, pickled beets. If it was a potential food source, I put it in the mushroom garden raw materials bin. It was okay, so we actually need to take that stuff out. It was only last week that I made the discovery. I spied the corpse of a large Ratus neuroventus that had washed up on the shore of my my island. It was still quite fresh. Likely the animal had just perished no more than an hour or two before I discovered it. Well, desperation overcame common sense, and I carried the beast inside. I chopped it up and put it in my fungus feeder. Eureka, that was it, the missing catalyst after all this time. It was if I had sprinkled magic fairy dust on the machine when I activated the machine along with the other required ingredients, the mushrooms ballooned, exploded into life. In a matter of seconds, I had healthy, full-grown mushrooms. Truly a miracle. I need to get all of my notes together and secure them in the lab. I seem to have them scattered all over the house, most troublesome. Okay, micro lab notes. Once the garden reaches full bloom, the micro laboratory is capable of extracting enzymes and proteins from the stipe lemals and I can't remember how to say that stuff. Extraction components are stored in a special reservoir and automatically injected when necessary for synthesis functions. The selling switch should need to be active only once to fertilize the garden. After that, the system should be self-sustaining. I'm excited at the construction engine I managed to obtain. It's a new 3.4A model with some improved functionality. I'll have it paid off in, well, possibly before I die. Whatever the case, I know it will be worth it if this project reaches completion. Easy monthly payments of $39 are going to be the last thing on my mind. Release mushroom garden controls. Oh, okay. I don't know what that noise was. Okay, so what I think we have to find is a mole rat, so we will be back in a bit. Okay, so we do actually have to do this as well, so And... Oop, wrong thing. Okay, so that's too high. Way too high. So that should be good. Oh, God. I can't remember what it said for humidity. This should be... Yeah, 311 actually sounds about right, if that's nitrogen. And those two are potassium and phosphorus. Nyeh. I found this container down here underneath the mushrooms. I don't know if it's that's where we're supposed to put the mole rat. We'll see. I think there might be something wrong with the humidity. I looked in the water notes, like they didn't mention anything about the humidity, just needing purified water. So I think that explosion that we heard was this dropping down from the ceiling earlier, so just want to mention that. Okay, so found someone else's video, and it showed we were right with the 311 apparently. Yes, so we are supposed to have the mole rat meat in here, but there's a couple other things that we completely forgot about. We do have to put some purified water in here, just one. And we also need to put that Nuka-Cola Quantum that we picked up. So there's one of those. And now this should all be good. Let's hit the button. Spray, spray, spray. And we got mushrooms. Boom, boom. Big mushrooms. Okay. Yay. Okay. Mushroom garden ready. And we have our mentats and purified water in this, which is, I think, where those are supposed to be. So we'll hit that and... Oh, oh. Oh! Okay. Hello. Oh, yep, that's empty now. So, yay. Let's go back up at stairs. You know what? I just realized the soil humidity sign is right here. Oh, boy. Yeah. Whatever. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to drink the thingy first, which I did not actually see what it was called. The doorway. It's called the doorway. This is a dangerous-looking concoction. An unpleasant smell arises from the small bottle. Drink it. Yay, we drank it. Oh. Hello. You are now afflicted with nightmares. Embrace. Oh, that's awesome. Hello. Let's put our stuff in here. The doorway has worn off. And off we go. Hello, Jenks. Good night.